Bright and early. Let's do this. Ready, Michael?
Yeah. Taking out the trash.
Everyone and their mother decided to fly Alaska today, so
We decided to fly the day after the U.S. went into war with Iran.
So let's see if any of our flights get
Not
canceled
really
or if we get bombed. Anyways.
Hey, that's not funny. You can't say that.
Oh, bathroom.
It's very infrequent that we have a lady as the owner. And this is also very rare that you have a lawn care landscaping company where the lady is 54.
Something like that, yeah.
And then her assistant, or like the other person working there, is 60.
Yeah.
But it's at $500,000 in revenue last year. But they're really struggling. She's just living in her office, has no money. Her number two 60-year-old lady hurt herself, so she can't work. They went to like 15 people in the spring rush. They couldn't get anyone to stay. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm having a feeling this is like a leadership problem, which always makes makes for good content.
Right.
But we'll see. So I'm sure there was a level of that like she had to get over just to have us come, but also it shows me that like there's a level of desperation. And she's like, okay, I need something to change here. And so the nice thing about us coming whenever someone applies is they have at least said, hey, I need help. So it gives us a way in of like, okay, there's a possibility for this change to occur.
I'm 57 years old, and I really am a positive person, and I don't show them I'll show them the struggle with my body, because my shoulder's killing me right now.
So really, your main focus is how do I get a couple more people that can take more off your plate? So you're not going out and doing the work itself.
Right, I'm 57, and I am like a workhorse, and people have told me that. I'm just hoping that I can do it, because Mary can do 10 steps that will take me 10 times as long.
Here's what's cool. You don't need to know how to do it.
But I do, because if Mary dies, I have to do that to get leads and do all that.
No, because you trust Mary that once she figures it out, she will teach you how to do it.
I get scared about this, you guys.
I'm sorry. I get it.
But then I'm left, I'm so stupid, I don't know what to do.
But see, you're not stupid. You build a business that does $500,000 in revenue.
It's not $500,000 a year at all.
But
not 500.
in revenue,
400 and something.
479.
Okay.
And also, you have done it for 30 years. There's very few businesses that have been in business
That's
for 30
embarrassing,
years.
because a lot of people who have been in business for that long have multi-million-dollar landscaping companies, and I don't.
It's a matter
which
of
I'm
choice.
fine with.
Janet,
but I'm just telling
we
you,
didn't do
people
hardscaping. You just
My thoughts. So they're Mary is 64? 60.
Something like that.
60. Janet's 57. They've been doing the business for like 30 some odd years. And just have a hard time adapting to the new world of like technology, websites, hiring younger people. And
Mike
so,
had to show her what WhatsApp was and how to use it.
and how to send a video. It's mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good. She's obviously been in business for a long time, so a lot of respect for that. And I think they can change, but we'll see.
Step one, I would gain 100 pounds. Step two.
Wait, he had a coach. And like halfway through the video, the coach died.
Just dies.
Like they said he's not dead. He's a
Honestly. I don't really have any predictions. I'm going to this one pretty empty. But they got quite a bit of debt. $70,000 of credit card debt, $250,000 of equipment debt, $6,000 in the bank. Yeah, I think this will be a good one. This is going to be a good one. I think this will be a lot of numbers, though. I don't know. They know their numbers really well. We'll find out. I think it might be a leadership problem, you know? But there's no money in the bank. It's a problem.
Yeah.
So, from your all's perspective, where's the current pain like in the business? Like, obviously, you've grown a bunch. This year, we've had some unexpected stuff with the county thing, like just a lot of stuff going on. But like, what do you all currently see as the constraint before we just jump in?
I would say before the money, it'd be the people. We have a lot of personnel issues.
Yeah.
The money just adds on top of that.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago, we lost about $500,000 account, and that set us back.
It's very difficult to recover from.
They hadn't like told the days like we're just out.
Well, we had the account for what, 8 years prior to that.
So it's kind of like the foundation of the whole business.
Yeah, it absolutely was.
Operations, right? And by you taking on his sales role, he also now has more responsibility on the operation side of getting the work done. Like, I just think of sales as getting the work, doing the work, greasing the gears for the work to get done. Admin, phone calls, email, payroll, etc. Right? It's very clear as to, okay, these are the 50 things I do in a day. If you're like, well, I don't know who should do what. Okay, is this getting the work? Is this doing the work? Or is this greasing the gears?
Just got done with coaching, and in all honesty, that was one of the best we've ever done.
What?
Yes, I think so.
You think?
It was so good. It was so concise. They did seem a little hesitant at first.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna...
I think they'll do it. Honestly, because Alexis called them out and was like, I don't think they're going to do it. I need timelines. It's just a clarity of roles, sales, operations, admin. Right now, they're all just crossing across different functions and roles in the business, so it would be good for the team.
Not as drama-filled as we expected. Because honestly, in the application video, he made
felt
it
like there was-
sound more like they were in dire straits.
Well, no, it sounded like more like there was drama between him and his brother.
Yeah, exactly.
They are in dire straits financially.
Yeah.
Like, they have more credit card debt than they have money in the bank, and the money in the bank gets down to a few $1,000s after payroll. So it's still really bad.
Yeah.
But from a drama perspective, yeah, there's not a lot of drama.
No. What's up, guys? We are in the Kansas City airport right now, and our flight got delayed by like 40 minutes. So it's like pulling teeth trying to fly into Great Falls, Montana, apparently. But anyways, we are still on track to be on time. It'll be a close call. I just got a coffee. You don't want to know how much it was because food in airports are insane. I got a fruit cup for $11 the other day. I regret it. Michael is working on his book. Today's turnaround was great. Hopefully we can make it to the next one. I'm thinking up a plan B right now just in case.
It's all about leverage.
We're making it. We successfully made it despite the delay. We're in beautiful Montana. The weather here, chef's kiss. How many hotels do you go to where you walk in and see that? Crazy.
Given the name of the business, I feel like cleaning out gutters is something he could do. I also think that during January, February, and March, this place might be covered in snow. I see his revenue from month to month jumps up and down massively. And so it'd be nice to get some sort of base of recurring revenue if we can, but it's going to take a while to build up to, he's already doing 7 figures in revenue, so it's going to take quite a bit of building. October, November, December, really heavily market, just juice the leads as possible, as much as possible, and then book them into January, February, March.
That was the fastest coaching I think that has ever gone down on a turnaround.
I think so.
It was like an hour and 15 minutes. It was great. It was like seamless because he was picking up on everything that you were saying.
He also, I think, read the book. So he knew Cure
The
2.
off-season?
Yeah, off-season. That's all the only problem they really had was during January, February, March, they lose so much money. The other 9 months, they make good money.
Mm-hmm.
But like it takes till July to make above zero. So you gotta solve that. Oh, let's go! Let's go!
We got the mascot.
Bro, I gotta do a selfie with him. Alright. Oh, Bree, can you take a photo?
Yeah.
Arm's not long enough.
Amazing.
We should also do this thumbnail shot against something solid so we can just green screen the back out. Yeah, you know what, this guy's better. You gotta see the guy.
All right, 3, 2,
1.
Today we're in Montana visiting David from Paramount Gutter.
Last year he did $940,000 in revenue.
Last year he did $940,000 in revenue.
But right now has more credit card debt than cash in the bank.
The real problem is that he loses money all winter and leads drop off a cliff.
This is the Business Turnaround Show.
This is the Business Turnaround Show. Our goal is to give David a strategy to turn around the business in the next 6 weeks.
I'm the founder of Augusta Lawn Care. We have
Over 180.
What did I say? Oh,
You didn't just say
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sick of you. Let's do one quick photo here. Not mad about it.
Dude, the worst is when you're in public and everyone's looking at you and you're just like, what's that?
What's
Oh,
the first point?
hips. Let's go. All right, what are we talking about? Seasonitis?
Right, Bree?
Yes.
Seasonitis is the disease that many home service business owners have. I made up the name, but really what it is that for 1 quarter of the year, we have seasonality, where leads drop off a cliff, revenue drops off a cliff, and it kills many home service businesses. They can just create it and modify it however they want. And so,
We finished the Montana turnaround early this morning, so we're killing time at a coffee shop right now because we don't have to fly out until 2 hours. We don't even get to the airport until 2 hours from now, so it's a pretty good coffee shop. I tried a matcha with almond milk and sugar-free white chocolate. Don't do that. It's gross. After being delayed for about an hour and 15 minutes, we made it to San Diego, and it is 11:22.
this
I'm-
time it's 1 something our time.
Well, one something in the time zones we got used to, finally. Now we're back in our time zone. I'm so ready to sleep.
What's crazy is we went through Seattle. Like, we went through
Yeah.
home.
Our layover is
get
in
to San
Seattle.
Diego.
And I'm like, this is such a tease. We're home, basically.
Oh, one
But-
more.
One more. We're down to the last one. And we don't have to get up until 8:30 tomorrow. So it's going to be our latest start time, thankfully.
Look at that. That's 10:30 our other time. I predict we will both be up by 4:30.
Probably.
Okay.
Hertz
Yeah, and then
didn't
that
have a
goes
car big enough, so
I'm just playing
we're working with what we got.
What time is it? 12:11.
Cool. That'll fit.
It's 12:11?
Yeah. We're going to be back here today.
Hold on.
Yeah, the
Well,
guy at
this
the
could
counter was
definitely
like,
go on top
"You're
of this."
returning this car today at 5 p.m." And I was like, "Yep."
San Diego, baby.
Yeah. All right. And then your brother, like, what's the kind of rule? Your brother, you, your mom, like, what's kind of like just,
Yeah.
So,
Partner's 10%, and then would you just try to buy her out so she can retire? What's your goal for her?
Pretty much, yeah. Or for her to keep working in the business. I mean, she's still pretty young, so.
Okay, so she would probably stay in operations.
Stay in operations, and then, to be fair, if we do 1099s, I don't really see, I don't really know what she would be doing besides quality checks, but, and, in the future, we hopefully invest in some other.
Yeah, and if your goal is acquisition, he will probably have good experience in that department.
Yeah.
So perfect. Big problem with liquidity though is we have no pricing structure. So we've got to figure out a system for pricing. It can't be a shot in the dark.
Go for it.
today we're in California visiting David with Instant Cleans.
Last year, he did $700,000 in revenue cleaning short-term rental properties.
Last year, if we just sat down for half a day, we'd be able to create a matrix by which, based upon certain variables, we know the pricing with certainty. And if you have that pricing matrix, if you have a system for pricing, that's a system that can be passed off to someone else down the road. And if he doesn't create a pricing system, he'll never be able to sell this business and pass this on to another buyer.
Great thing about building this, though.
Okay. In any business, even if you're not trying to sell the business in the next 2 or 3 years, like David is, it's a really good idea to build the business as if you're going to sell it. I say this, built to leave.
Did you go?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do you
You
mind
almost
if
ate it.
Yeah, you saw it.
Do you mind if I get one for mine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, 5X, I didn't know I did that. Nice.
Awesome.
We gotta count. We can sell some stuff right now.
Right now.
For that.
We're so close to home. One more flight. I think this will be our 7th one in the past 5 days. So, we're ready. His turnaround was great. Coaching was 10 out of 10. Mr. David Rodriguez with Instant Cleans here in San Diego. He said he watches the vlog, so if you're watching this, hello.
It was his birthday.
It was his birthday today. It was so cool because he was like, this was like the best birthday gift I could get.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was really cool.
Tomorrow a big day, and then Saturday we have another event. So it's gonna be busy, busy.
Saturday, you're doing, or Mike is doing like a business coaching for a church.
And this is the messenger for passengers flight with Alaska Airlines.
I also gotta get the 3 hours of content for Saturday done.
I just have to record it. I have the easy job. Anyways, let's get on this flight and go home, back to my bed. What's that?
We have one of these off of our house. We just walk right off the jet bridge and just hop on the plane.
Too much clutter. Yeah.
What?
Be an eyesore. To have a
We are
plane.
optimizing for, well, how good the house looks. Optimizing how functional it is. Jet bridge team? You know how fun that'd be, like moving around with a joystick thing?
Right.
It's our private jet right out the garage. Who needs a garage? No jet bridge.
Instead of parking your car, you just park your jet.
Yeah, you put the jet bridge down to your car when you want to walk outside.
Good morning, vlog. It is 6:56 on this lovely Saturday morning.
Oh, we're doing the vlog?
We're doing the vlog.
Why is Brandon talking to herself?
We got back 2 days ago, and ever since then, from the turnaround, and have just been catching up on things around the house since then.
You've been crushed.
But today, what flavor are you getting?
Orange. What do you want?
I'll do orange. Do we just have the iced tea lemonade in the back?
Yeah, I'm chipping away at it.
Guys, don't get the iced tea lemonade Jocko. It's not good.
Not good.
The best flavor is pineapple coconut, in my opinion. And the blue one. The blue one's good. You think orange is the best over the blue one? So, this morning, Mike is doing a little, what would you call it, babe? Like just a talk? A little
Seminar.
A seminar. A very mini conference for people at our church. He rented out the hotel for the day, but we're just going to use it for a few
I
hours.
rented out the hotel. I rented out a room at the conference.
I'm still tired. Yeah, he rented out their conference room, and there's gonna be coffee and bagels and everything like that. I'm gonna talk business because
We need to make more money.
just the whole time we need to make more money.
That is all we're gonna do.
Anyways, you guys will see B-roll of that. But first,
I feel like I'm going to work.
so beautiful. Yeah, you do. You look great.
Don't understand something, just interrupt me. Like, yo, don't understand that. I will boil it down. I will make sure you understand it. I don't want to get anyone bored. The first hour and a half can be boring because it's a lot of terms, definitions, and framework. You do not need a whole bunch of people contacting you to become a lead. You simply have leads in your phone right now. Your entire contacts in your phone they are all leads. The people that you are on Facebook groups with, they are all leads. People you go to church with, people you go to school with, these people are all leads that are around you. They're at different stages of warmth, different stages of whether or not they are qualified to be a customer, but they're all leads. So how I like to think about it, boom, boom, all good things start with a funnel. So at the top, the vast majority of us, our business will be driven by online. The web
web clicks. People come to your website, come to do business with you, find you on Google Maps, if you're a local business, etc. Eventually, someone has a click. Now you can measure this when it comes to the 405. Remember we said liquidity and when leads? We're spending money usually to go get clicks.
Hey, could you just do it on the house or like?
Give you money. The only way for them to give you money is through barter.
Whatever. What would be where you would say you cap it off at? Like, I don't know, $1,000 a month that's hurting you, or like $500 a month?
That's a personal thing, like what
Yeah,
you want to
okay.
give, right?
Yeah.
And so, even things like tithing and offering for business owners is difficult because, like, do I tithe based upon revenue? Do I tithe based upon my distributions? Do I tithe based upon my salary? What should I be doing in terms of offerings? Like, I made $1 million, but I only took home $50,000. Like, so there's a lot of questions around this. So build the business in a way that it has abundance, and then you have the ability to give. And so I'm always trying to focus on, like, I'm just going to make as much money as possible. And then I do believe that I will use that well, and I'll be a steward of it, and I will be able to give to church, I'll be able to afford offerings, etc. And so, like, I will address this topic since we're talking about believers, like tithes and offerings.
Oh, here's that for you. The little seminar thing went so well. It was great. I feel like everyone really benefited from it. There were some good questions asked. But now we are gonna go run Oyster Dome. Except Michael is trying to figure out his AirPods right now, because he had AirPod Pros and the little squishy thing tore. I don't know if y'all have ever had that problem. And we have the new ones, but there's still like the base of the silicone stuck on there. So we're trying to fix it. We will follow up. A minute after I turned the camera off, he got it.
I did it all by myself. I did it.
And now we have the new heads that you can get on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah.
A few minutes in to the run up the mountain. And I figured I'd end off this vlog here. So, hope you guys had a fantastic week. Hope you're having a fantastic day whenever you're seeing this. Sorry I'm so out of breath. But I will see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.